Alright, everybody, here we are 25-man Vault of Archavon. A short VOA. This is going to be quick. I'm going to kill all four bosses. You get mounts out of this raid and some decent transmog. I already have the mounts, so I'm basically just running this to kind of show people the bosses and how easy it is to solo. It's a real easy raid. It's simple. Your first boss here is Emelon the Storm Watcher. Um, this used to be a tough fight back in Wrath of the Lich King. I remember if you didn't have a decent raid group, you would you would easily fail this, easily, because of these Storm Watchers here. What happens is when they crackle and surge with raw energy, they get big and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And back in the day, if you didn't kill them fast enough, they will explode and wipe your raid. I mean, rarely ever did you survive. Um, the tanks would survive sometimes, which would be kind of funny because everybody else would be dead. It's got the PvP gear and stuff and some tier gear, which you would have got back in Wrath for certain classes. I just pick up stuff for gold. Um, but yeah, that's how that boss fight used to work. So you literally had to. There was no. It wasn't just a tank and spank. You had to concentrate the ads. This next boss, not so much. I don't think he brings out any ads, but he had a huge AOE, like a blast wave that he would do, and I remember he also did like a spinning fire breath type maneuver where he would breathe fire and it would kill you. And then he would put something under you, like a little lava fissure underneath you, and if you didn't move, you would die. It was guaranteed death. But these bosses are so easy now; it's not even funny. Basically, you would come out here if your faction owned Wintergrasp, and you would. This is an easy way to get some raid PVE gear if you didn't raid a lot. It gave PvPers a way to get PVE gear, and it gave PvEers a way to get PvP gear because they also drop. Um, you know, according to the bosses, how the on the seat what season you were on, they start off with just Archavon, and then they did four PvP seasons, so you had four bosses. Same thing with the tier gear. So it wasn't too hard of a raid. It was a beautiful mixture. Actually, that's the way I like to put it. It was a medley of different types of players. Like when you put a group together for this, you would have PvPers and PvEers working together. And not only that, you would have them working together to capture Wintergrasp, which was fun. And I miss Wintergrasp so much. It was my favorite type of world PvP there was that they've brought into the game. And I've done the Crossroads, the Tarn Mill, I've done the South Shore, the Goldshire. I've done that type of world PvP as well. But I just loved Wintergrasp. I remember there was a time when you would do Wintergrasp and you would come in here and there would be so many people here in the zone that a lot of people's computers couldn't handle it and they would lag out, or the server couldn't handle it and they would lag out. You couldn't see what was going on. It was just so much fun. And I know they tried to do it in Kata with Tolbarad, but it didn't meet the standards. I don't think. To me, it didn't. It was the zone wasn't too big, which Wintergrasp is a huge zone for PvP. But I like the fact that you could destroy towers and lower the time limit, but you could also, you know, PvP, build up your rank, grab a vehicle, and just go to town and destroy the walls or whatever. And they lost that lackluster feel that it had with Tolbarad. It was just basically like a watered down Arathi Basin where you would go to capture certain posts. As you see there, this is Archavon, the original. He goes down so fast. But these bosses have a chance. I'll pull it up here on Atlas Loot so y'all can see, so I don't get it wrong. But each boss in here has a chance to drop a mount on 25 player. Um, see, it's showing the Death Knight stuff. I don't want to see the Death Knight stuff. This is all the class stuff it drops. See, Reigns of the Grand Black War Mammoth. That's 25 player. Normal 10 player. Reigns of the Grand Black War Mammoth. I thought it was a different one. I guess not. All right then. Um, but every boss has that chance to drop that mount. So plus you get achievements and a lot. I mean a lot of transmog gear. There's so much gear in here. But it's an easy raid. As you see, I mean I breezed through it really quick. I was probably here maybe 5 minutes, if that. I like to do it with a class that has a speed increase. Like Hunter has the pack of the aspect of the pack or whatever, or a druid or whatever. Burning rush with warlocks. If you've got that speed boost, you can run through this pretty quick. Yeah, just put it on. I mean, I made, what did I make? I haven't sold the gear out of here that I picked up yet, but I've made 39 gold in 5 minutes. That's pretty decent. It's not too bad. Beats doing dailies. Yeah, I mean 2 dailies only gives you 30 gold, and it may take you half an hour to an hour to do the 2 dailies. You come into VOA here and make 40, 50 gold in 5 minutes. But that is Vault of Archavon here, 25 man. You can find it. I'm going to pull my map up to show you. Here in Wintergrasp in Northrend. It's a PvP zone. So to do the raid, your faction has to own Wintergrasp. It's real easy. You could find somebody, maybe one of your friends list, if their realm, your faction owns it on their realm. You can just hop in group with them real quick and transfer over, and then realm hop and come right into Vault of Archavon. Real easy raid. Doesn't take 5 minutes to do. PvP zone, Wintergrasp. Like I said, if you guys enjoy my videos, please subscribe, comment, and like them. Go like my Facebook page, Sickness Gaming, SIKNES space gaming, 2 words, and follow me on Twitter at Sickness Gaming. It's just 1 word. Follow me on there. I'm always posting. If I'm doing a video, I'll put it up there. Hey, I just did this video, or if I happen to get a mount when I wasn't recording, I'll throw the achievement on Twitter. Yeah, just go check me out. I mean, and I'm going to be doing some awesome Halloween-esque themed type raids coming up in October. I'm thinking about doing videos on Naxxramas. Of course, I'm going to do a full ICC video from start to finish, a full Nax from start to finish. A Karazhan, the only thing I run into a problem with Karazhan though is the chess event. Rest of the road is breezy. I'll do it on my lock so you guys can actually see Nightbane, because I do have the attunement to do Nightbane. I'll do the Hallows End stuff. I'll do the Horseman Dungeon, maybe a couple other Hallows Ends event. I think they're supposed to be adding some new events this year with the shipyard or whatever. I'll do some Hallows End stuff, and over in like I think it's Bree they do it at. The Wicker Man. I'll do that stuff just to kind of show you, the Hallows End events. But again, I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate the support, and everybody have a good night. See ya.